PJ. 4 is 1. Oh, PJ fell out. 2, 3 strikes. Should I get up, PJ? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
This is Uneducated Sports Talk. Stay smart, stay uneducated.
Welcome all sports fans and everyone across the nation. This is episode 75 of Tuesdays with TJ, the NFL podcast. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton. This is my beautiful co-host, PJ. And to the right of us, our main man of the evening, Mr. TJ Tracy. What up, TJ?
I'm not doing too bad, thank you very much. How are you? Feeling much healthier? Feeling alive? Risen from whatever pit you were.
Yo, it's funny, just the story of my life, right? I got this, about to have this grand opening, UST 2.0, and then like, just ruins it all, man. Before we get started, I want for showing me love and praise as I battle through my cities, the worst cities of my life. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't quite scary, but I know that I'm getting older now. You know, that's what it is. I'm older, so it's tougher to battle through the sickness.
Damn.
You know, and I'm like, yo, it wasn't this hard to battle through sickness ever until now. And I was off almost, man, a week and a half, almost 10 days, something like that. So for those who were having your thoughts and prayers, man, thank y'all for showing love. And I will only give back the best way I can. And that's to continue to put down some streams for you guys, man. So let's get it, man. Once again, another crazy week of the NFL. Week 6 had it all. And honestly, TJ,
Fumbles galore.
This is the first time I can actually say in a long, long, long time. After about 6 weeks, I have no clue who's going to win it all.
There's one. There is one which I am shocked. It's the Indianapolis Colts. Indiana Jones there. Like,
I'm
the only
telling
one
you.
that has looked consistently good.
And that is not a shocker, but it's like, you know, I feel 2007 nostalgia coming back now. If you look at all the AFC division leaders right now, you're talking about the Colts, Peyton Manning, them boys, huh? We're talking about the Chargers, or the whatever Chargers, Broncos. I think it's the Chargers right now, number one in the division. And so that's why Philip Rivers and those guys in the Chargers back in the day. You're talking about the Steelers, right? Ben Roethlisberger and those guys. And and then the AFC South is I said the Colts already. So who else is in first place? South. We got the East.
Patriots and the East. Yeah.
Patriots. And right now they're number one. No Tom Brady and those guys. So it feels like nostalgia of 07 through 09 is coming back, man. So shout out to the NFL. It's a crazy, crazy world out there. And we're here to live for it, man. Before we get started, y'all, please hit that like button. If you're brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I don't have an actual like goal, but do us all a favor. Represent your NFL team, your ride or die squad. Rep your team, you guys. Let's go ahead and do that. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're live not only from YouTube, but also Facebook and from Twitter. So thank y'all for showing love and support, and continue to like button. We got some folks in the building showing love already. Samuel Wilkinson Jr. says, hey, what's up, bro? Carlos, TJ, and y'all. PJ, what's good? So what's up, S-Dub? Good to see you guys. Got the beautiful Christian Ann Reuter says, happy Tuesday, everyone. Come and hit that like button, share the stream, and subscribe to the best UST Nation hands down. Hey, Los, PJ, and TJ. Hope y'all having a wonderful day. Thank you, Christian Ann Reuter. PJ, what's up, CR? We got Megan, Ozzy is in the building. Show love. Let's go. Says, got Rico in fantasy with JSN, won by 55 points. God, dog.
Damn.
Your best life right now. If you got those two juggernauts so far, that is also Megan. Megan dominating her fantasy league right now with those two. Ashton says, please change the title. And we said, run, Rico, run.
Run, Rico, run.
Run, Rico. You better buckle up. Let's go. And Megan with the $5 super chat bomb. Peter said, what's up, Megan? How my boys doing? Thank you for showing love per usual. Tell them I said, what's up. Megan's in the building. Make it looking all fancy on the thumbnail. I like that. Let's
Yeah.
go. Hey, thank you so much, Megan. We appreciate the $5 super chat bomb. Let's go, man. Dan McKeon says, "Hi, what's up, Daniel? Our number one moderator in the building." Says, "What's good?" He said, "What's up, DM?"
Hi,
And then we
Daniel.
got Samuel showing love. Says, "New channel for the like and subscribe, y'all. Name UST, Uneducated Sports Talk." I appreciate that, yo. Thank y'all for showing love and support. Like I said, I was gone for a while, man, due to a bad sickness, but we are back now, y'all, better than ever. So let's rock and roll with it, man. Of course, to the chagrin of Mr. Ashton Bertrand, we gotta break down. Well, not chagrin because that's not even my topic, y'all. So I don't know why he tripping right now. The first topic, yo, hey, we had a doubleheader again, which is weird. We keep having these doubleheaders for Monday Night Football. We also have one this week as well.
Mm.
It was easy to talk about the Bears versus the Commanders game, and likewise, I mean, that was a good game. But the more surprising game, in my opinion, the Atlanta Falcons with a
Yeah, with it.
victory this time over the Buffalo Bills. But Buffalo, like another team we're going to talk about later on, have lost
Mm.
on the road. And the Falcons pretty much dominate the game. Beat the Bills 24-14. Yo, I want to ask TJ, how much stock are you putting into the 3-2 Falcons right now?
Oh, they've looked good. They've really looked good. Bijan Robinson has been fantastic. I honestly can't tell you because the South, like the NFC South, who thought like you had the Buccaneers being fantastic, the Falcons being fantastic, and even the Carolina Panthers, which we'll talk about a bit later, they've been like they're showing up. Like people didn't
Yeah.
expect them to show up. So it's a division that went from being the weakest to potentially one of the strongest. They beat the Bills. I'm more concerned of the Bills themselves. You know what I mean? Like the Falcons
Yeah.
with another team that we'll talk about later. These are games you'd expect them to win, and you can't go far in this league when you lose those kinds of games. So, hey, good, well done, Falcons. Hey, you've got the most expensive backup QB of all time in Kirk Cousins. Not even the Bengals would trade for him.
Nope, hell
Just
nah.
absolutely hilarious.
Too much money.
Too much money. But Penix has looked very good. But obviously, Josh Allen with the 2 interceptions, all that kind of stuff. Like the Bills did make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, 170 yards for Bijan Robinson is fantastic. And if you're in fantasy, you're laughing. Absolutely laughing if you've got a fantasy. But what's your take on it? Obviously, the Falcons. I know you hate them.
No, I hate them, but I'll just keep it real. Although I'm a hater of the Falcons, I'm gonna still keep it real. I'm not gonna put too much stock in this win right now. First of all, the parity of this year is just crazy. The parity is anyone can beat anybody, and we're seeing that on a week-to-week basis, especially Atlanta at home. But why am I saying that? Because they have to win a certain way. I'm scared for them because if Robinson doesn't get his day, if Robinson is bottled up to a certain degree, can Penix, and it's looking like he's a one-read quarterback, and it's still early in his career, so nothing to be ashamed of to be a one-read quarterback. But once you get him off his first read, once he goes his second, it's kind of like he's in doomsday. So you have to win a certain way, and in the NFL, if it's not just by defense that certain way, then you're going to be in trouble, or you won't go far. So great win by Atlanta, and like I said, I'm with you. I'm kind of more concerned about Buffalo than I am about Atlanta being really, really, really good. I'm more concerned for Buffalo and their inability to one, put points on the board now all of a sudden, and of course their defense or lack of. So I like Atlanta, and I think their ceiling is probably the wild card. Because I don't think no one's going to be Tampa Bay in this division.
No, they're too good.
But Atlanta can sneak in for a wild card spot, and then, how can they put the same kind of bullet material on the road, and that's when we can see real teams. But it was a really good win for Atlanta at home, primetime game, and Penix, he didn't do much because Robinson was the guy. 170 yards. In that game, and he balled out. But you have to win that certain style, and that's why I'm not going to put too much stock into this Atlanta Falcons win. But like I said, good win overall.
Absolutely, yeah. You take if you're the Falcons, you're celebrating if you're the Bills, you're looking yourself in the mirror and trying to work out what happened.
Right. But like I said, any win, especially the Falcons, if you can get any kind of win, because like if for most fans, you look at that your calendar and say, yeah, it's probably a loss. It's probably a loss against Buffalo. But no,
Yeah.
that's a win now. So you kind of feel much better. The mojo's a little bit better now going into your next week. Um, if you're a fan, you're very excited. So let's keep it rock and roll. I'll tell you who's not excited right now. Dallas Cowboy fans about their defense. Oh my goodness. But I don't want to talk about that per se. I want to talk about Rico Dowdle. As I saw from the thumbnail. Run, Rico, run. Rico Dowdle tells the Cowboys to buckle up. And he gave him reasons to buckle up on his 200 plus yards of offense for a second consecutive week, by the way, for a Panthers 30-27 victory. Now, I want to talk about Carolina. I've seen the improvement, right, on a week-to-week basis, starting from last year to now, pretty much. Can the Panthers make some noise in the NFC? Talk to me, TJ.
No, I don't think this year. I think some noise. I can see them upsetting some teams, some good teams. I don't think you can class the Cowboys as a good team, especially with their defense being as weak it is. Next year, absolutely. Like Bryce Young is looking better. Fair enough, he had an interception, but 3 touchdowns, fantastic. Rico I can't say his name, has exploded. I know he had a couple aches and pains, but he is getting worked like there's no tomorrow. It's just the thing about the Panthers right now is that we just discussed it. The division is too hard. You've got the Buccaneers, who are clear favourites, followed by the Atlanta Falcons, who are doing very well, and they're 3-3. Who knows? They could go on a massive run, but I could see them walking away with maybe an 8-9 season, maybe a 9-8 season, and then next year you look out, here come the Panthers. What about you?
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't see anything this year. I tell you what, though, if you are a road team and you circled your calendar going to Carolina and say, yeah, victory, yeah, erase that.
Not anymore.
Because now that I'm not concerned about Carolina on the road because they're just not going to do well on the road. But at home, they are a formidable team. And, of course, I don't put too much stock into this game as well. Even that Dolphins game, because you look at the 2 of the 3 worst defenses in the league, Miami and Dallas. And now you even add Baltimore into that to a certain extent now these days.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to put too much extent. But what I am concerned for Dallas is the fact that you had a grown man from the running back position. Mind you, that means he needs help from the O-line to get open. He told you, buckle up.
Yeah.
He told you, buckle up. He told you, get your shit together because I'm coming for you. And the only analogy I got is like, you're at school and the kid tells you, hey, after school, I'm beating your ass. and like, all right, you want to fight? Let's go. I would have the motivation to like, oh, okay, don't tell me because now I'm ready for you. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost like as long as you don't blindside me, we're fine. But it felt like when someone tells you that, I would have thought that, yes, Dallas defense has been bad all season, but I really thought that they would come in and at least shut him down. You could beat us through the air, but please, you're not going to get 50 yards rushing on us. And they allowed the man to get over 200 yards combined in rushing and passing for his second week in a row. And I was like, yo, you can't, the mentality from your defense, that just tells me cotton soft the whole defense from top to bottom. And it's like, no.
Yeah, it's been cotton soft since Dan Quinn left. All last year, it was bad. And this year, it's gotten worse, and they lost Micah Parsons. Like,
Dan Quinn was he's the mastermind behind that defense they had a couple years ago. Very, very well.
Schottenheimer, he did make some dumb decisions, I dare say. Is he a one and done?
No, hell, that's Jerry's boy. He gonna get about 4 years out of him. He'll get 4 years out of him, man. But no. don't put any stock into Carolina at all for this year. I agree though. Next year they could be, you
Mm.
add more pieces to that unit. I do love T Mac, the wide receiver who got his first 2 touchdowns of his career against the Cowboys. But he has been balling all year. He was my rookie of the year, and he's still my favorite for rookie of the year.
Ooh, nice.
I love what he's doing so far, man. We got some folks in the building showing love. We got Andrew say, "Yo, what's happening?" Carlos and PJ. Peter said, "What's up, Drewski?"
What's up?
Megan says, "Love Rico. Buckle up." Darren showing love to the Panthers says, "Jimmy Horn. Let's get it, man." A wide receiver for the Panthers. Having a decent year so far. Ashen says, "Congrats on y'all Super Bowl, Panthers, and competing with the Saints for last in the division." There's Colorado all day representing. Megan says, 40 years, Los. Jerry loves them.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, Megan says, the avatar is Marty McFly when I saw Back to the Future, the musical, on his first night in Sydney 2 weeks ago. That is, now that you mention it, it looks just like it, Megan. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome.
Cool.
Back
That
to
is
the
pretty
Future,
cool.
baby. One of the coolest movies back in the day, man. Let's keep it rocking and rolling now, man. Hey, Colts, we got a clear number one now in the AFC. Clear number one. Colts are number one in the AFC after a narrow victory, but it's still a victory nonetheless, though. 31-27 victory over the Cardinals. My question for you, TJ, we got Daniel Jones, Indiana Jones, Danny Dimes, whatever you want to call him these days. We've got Jonathan Taylor right now looking like the best running back in the game. He's been phenomenal. They've got some really good pieces with Michael Pittman and even Downs as their receivers, and they've looked good, man. And their defense, very, very scrappy and very underrated. What is their ceiling for this year?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I think they're going to win the division. Houston is a shell of itself. Jacksonville, maybe it's showing that it's got some sort of life in there with Duval guy, and the Tennessee Titans have just fired the head coach. So I'm pretty sure they've got the division.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if they can make it to the divisional round. I can see them getting past the wild card round, but I can't see them getting to the end. Who knows? Who knows this year? Who absolutely knows this year? It is a complete mystery. Who had Danny Dimes turning into Indiana Jones on their bingo card? Not me. Not a clue. That was a fun game to watch, wasn't it? That was so good. Although
it was fun.
Did you hear one of their corners got a concussion in practice, and then Anthony Richardson broke his eye socket in practice?
Yeah, I heard on a
He's
warm-up,
on IR.
a stretch band kind of thing. This is very unfortunate for Richardson
Smacked him in
right
his
now.
face.
Oh, yeah, I know that hurts. God, no.
So obviously he's now on IR, and they've signed the guy who was in the Bengals. Who they signed? Rippin. They've signed Rippin to the practice squad. But I could see them getting to the divisional round. Maybe the NFC. Is the 2025 Indianapolis Colts the 2020 Tennessee Titans?
That's a good comparison. But honestly, in my opinion, I had the 2020 Titans going to the Super Bowl. I thought they had the team for it. And that's why my ceiling for the Colts is Super Bowl. Right now, as long as they can maintain home field advantage, and I wasn't the biggest fan of Daniel Jones, but I did say he is much better than what the New York Giants are leading on. Sometimes you need a change of scenery to get you your spark, your gears grinding again. And Daniel Jones got there. First of all, it feels good when you have a pocket to throw. It shows that you can play the quarterback position. And he did lead this team to a playoff, the Giants, a couple years ago. But what I'm saying is, they've got the tools for success. Because, yes, Daniel Jones is having a resurrection of a career, but you keep forgetting the best running back in the game right now, Jonathan Taylor, who is he never gets under 70 yards a game. He just stays consistent, 70 plus every game. It doesn't matter if it's on 12 carries or 20 carries. He's going to get you your yards and your touchdowns added too, as long as you continue to be consistent with giving him the football. Oh, by the way, and Daniel Jones having these timely plays, and with these really decent receivers they have, they've got a chance. I like them. Now, yes, in this today's NFL, anyone can be anybody. But if we're talking ceiling to floor, my floor is probably the wild card, and then my ceiling is probably a Super Bowl appearance. Because as long as they can keep that home field advantage, they're the type of team that I just don't see them getting blown out in any game. They're that kind of consistent team. We're in week 7 now. They've only punted the football 9 times the whole entire year.
Madness.
You know, that tells you they're very consistent with their
Absolute
offensive scheme,
madness.
and that means it's not only just on at home but also on the road as well. So I'm loving what I'm seeing from the Colts. Like, it's still early in the year, so anything can happen after this. But right now, my selling is they have the team to make it to the Super Bowl if they play their style. Easier said than done, but we will see about that.
It would be funny, the funniest thing on this planet. Saquon Barkley leaves, goes to the Eagles, wins the Super Bowl. Danny Dimes leaves the Giants, goes to the Colts, wins the Super Bowl.
That would be insane.
The
You know,
funniest thing of all time.
I think Mr. O'Hara will really catch a heart attack after that, man. He said, I'm not going to get any good sleep after this, bro. He might get one of those sleeps where he's sleeping. Don't wake up, man. Hey, man. Hold on. As says, Coach Shotty does have us the number 1 offense in the NFL, by the way, in his first year. Hey, man, congrats, brother. Congrats.
Cool.
2, 3, and 1.
Cool.
I got education unpacks as players leave MetLife Stadium and start to shine. It might be getting away from the swamp. It might just be. Sometimes you just got to get away from that madness, that craziness. And as much as Dabo seems like a really cool guy to be around as a player, head coach kind of thing, I just feel like it's chaos within that New York, the New York intermediate thing. Because when I watch not hard knocks, but when I watch like the rookies, rookies, and everyone that goes to New York, like Dabo tries to test them, I don't like that, trying to be a badass. Like, what have you done, Dabo, to really grill these kids, to be your starting quarterback? You haven't really done much to. And it feels like it's like the rest of these teams are like, yeah, we really want you. No, it's almost like you should be honored to be in this office in New York. Like, yo, calm down, Dabo. Yeah, you went to 1 playoffs in like 5 years. Calm down, man.
Yeah,
that's
no,
right.
Oh, what?
It's not just the Giants. Sam Darnold started with the Jets. Yeah, sometimes it is. Or Jets, we're getting ready to talk about them in a minute too.
Just MetLife.
It just MetLife, huh?
Just MetLife.
Hold on. So I want to hear TD thought on Kevin Petula. We'll have all that in just a minute, man.
No, you don't want to hear. You don't want to hear that.
We'll have all that in just a minute because that was all of our good. Because now we're really going to get into the bad. And sorry, TJ, got to break it down. Yeah, man. Hey, we're going to our bad now. And the bad is going to start off with TJ's Eagles. They have dropped now 2 games in a row. Mind you, I haven't been on here in 2 weeks. So since we've been off the air, they've been losing now back-to-back weeks. Hey.
So it's your fault.
It's probably I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame. Eagles have dropped 2 games in a row with their 34-17 loss to the New York freaking Giants this past Thursday Night Football. TJ, any cause for concern? Before we get to that, though, y'all, we got to get our Mr. Fly Eagles Fly TJ's Eagles talk, y'all. All right, that road is getting steeper and steeper as time goes. As the Eagles have lost now 2 games in a row. Their current loss was to the divisional rival New York Giants. They lost 34-17. TJ, as Vince Lombardi would say, what the hell's going on over here? What's going on with the Eagles? TJ, I gotta hear what's going on with you guys, man.
what's happening is everything's just collapsing, isn't it? Kempatuno, he calls one very good half and then forgets he can even speak. We've got our O line playing absolutely terrible. Like Cam Jerkins having a back year, Landon Dixon injured like there's no tomorrow, and now he's out for a couple games. Well, he got injured in the Broncos game, was out for the Jets game. We've got Lane Johnson, who has been in and out of health, the only person on that offensive line who has been playing very good and consistently is Jordan Mailata. But that's 1 out of 5. So Jen Hurts has had not a lot of time in the things. Because our offense is so stagnant, AJ Brown is not getting. We're not scheming him open. It's just we're relying on his talent alone. That's not going to help when they're throwing Patrick Surtain on us and Sauce Gardner. Like it's the offense is just so stagnant. I don't know what's going on because we have flashes of brilliance, utter brilliance, and then it falls apart. Saquon Barkley isn't getting any holes to run because the offensive line is terrible. And then we flip over to our defense. Quinion Mitchell in the Broncos game had one of the worst performances I've ever seen to him, which sucks. He has been so good. Our offense, our D-line hasn't been getting any sacks. They've been getting pressures, just no sacks. Zadarius Smith has just retired, our leading sack number. Like, just absolutely ridiculous. No pressure. And linebackers, they're playing good. Okay, Zach Bourne got a bit torched up in the Giants game, but his situation, you need complementary football. And our defense, okay, they managed to stop like the Giants game. The Giants game, terrible, absolutely terrible. We stop them, cool. The offense trots out, 3 and out. Defense has to trot back in. They haven't had a break. They haven't had any sort of rest. It is absolute diabolical. And then they're getting burnt because they're exhausted and they're trying to play hero ball. Jalen Hurts had a bad game against everything was bad in the Giants game. He was trying to play a bit of hero ball through his first interception of the year. And obviously any momentum we had was immediately sucked away with the AJ Dillon fumble. The play calling has looked awful. The play has been bad. Special teams, oh my goodness, we traded for Tanks Bigsby and John Mechie for special teams. They've been awful. We've been pinned back constantly in the in our territory. It's just I just don't know. I just don't know what to do, how to fix this. But Broncos, okay, it hurt, it sucked. We blew such a big lead. There are a couple calls that should have gone our way. It didn't. Cool. We can't moan. A couple tush pushes that should have been called didn't get called. Whatever. We also shouldn't have put ourselves in that situation to lose to that game. And in the Giants game, it felt like we couldn't be bothered. It really felt like we couldn't get out of bed or do anything at all. We didn't want to be there. We've had a mini bye. Obviously, we're in a bit of a shittier situation with Zadarius Smith retiring. Harry Roseman needs to go out, spend some capital. We have 11 picks next year. Go get a Trey Hendrickson. Go get him. Just get him. Or a Chubb. Get Denzel Ward. Get a second corner. Our cornerbacks have been terrible. Quinion Mitchell got kicked out. Not kicked out. He had a hammy in the Giants game. So we had Keely Ringo and Andre Jackson, and they were just getting burnt left, right, and center. Keely Ringo didn't touch a man when he came down with the ball. That is unacceptable. You've been in the league 3 years, potentially 4 years, actually. Might be 4, 3, 4, one or the other. That is, look, you're a third year vet. That is completely unacceptable. Like, you're going to be off this team as soon as possible. We need a corner. We need a corner. We need our O-line to start playing better to get healthy. We need edge help. We need D-line help. Linebackers are fine. Safety, Makuba has been up and down. He's made some rookie mistakes, and he makes some fantastic plays. They will not sign CJ Garner-Johnson because he's been cut again by the Ravens practice squad. We will not sign him. There is clearly a problem with there. People have suggested BG. BG won't return. He's retired, which sucks. But we need help. And Tulo, I have no idea. Are we really in another not Sean Desai, Brian Johnson situation. Like, how does this keep happening? People suggest bringing back Doug Peterson as our offensive coordinator because he knows how Jalen works, and Jalen has looked good under him. Um, I don't think it's Nick Sirianni's problem. I actually don't think this is Nick Sirianni's problem. I think this is a bad play caller. I just don't know how to fix it. Maybe Jalen just has to take the offense under his wing and just be like, no, we're doing this, we're doing that, we're doing that. Hey, for the first time, I think Kevin Patula had a good press conference, which is a shocker. He hasn't had one since. Do we fire Patula mid-season and promote Doug Pearson, or do we hire? People are suggesting when Mike McDaniels in is it Mike McDaniels in Miami? Once he's gone, hire him. But you can't go far in this league when you lose games you're meant to lose. Like the Broncos, it's a playoff team. Okay, fair. Sucks. It's an AFC team. Whatever. You move on. We're not going to go undefeated. But the Giants game was completely unacceptable to lose that badly. We were out-muscled. We were outgunned. It was just an embarrassing loss. And now we've got, what have we got? It's the Vikings. So we've got potentially JJ McCarthy or Carson Wentz. If we lose to Carson Wentz, the city of Philadelphia will burn to the ground, not because we won a Super Bowl, because Carson Wentz just beat us, but it is an utter shit show. And that game was putrid and disgusting. And I don't know how to fix it. And it's going to be a rough ride if we don't see any improvement. The talent's there. The talent is there. And I think that's what's frustrating is when things start to go well, the talent shines through and we get to 18-point leads. And then we just can't keep it consistent. We need to get Saquon Barkley going. We need to get the ball at least to AJ Brown and to Devontae Smith, but it's just not happening. It's just not happening. And but yeah, that is what's happening in the Eagles world. I hope everyone else is having a good time and not screaming. But yeah, what's your take on the Eagles, Carlos? I see you sitting there, back up like that. Oh my God.
Hey, it's early in the year, but I do smell some signs of trouble. Look, 4-0, great start, and they won some really good games, but it's almost like how you won, kind of stagnant in those weird ways of winning. But in my opinion, winning is winning. But then you start to show your hands and what they've been doing in the last couple of weeks. That Giants loss, like you said, backbreaker. You don't lose that way. I get if you lose, you lose. But for the Giants to go out there and straight up out punk you, I mean, they just punked you pretty much.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And I'm like, the Giants of all teams, you let Scatterboo and Jackson Dart do that to you? Yeah, that's a sign of concern because that's a game, Thursday night football, divisional rival. Giants are feeling themselves because of their brand new addition. But it tells you how the NFL goes. Giants lose to the Saints, and then they backdoor beat the Eagles. This is weird how the NFL season is, y'all. So that was TJ's Fly Eagles Fly Eagles talk, y'all. Let's get it, man. Got a rarity, TJ. Gonna talk about my 1-5 Saints for half a second.
No, go for it.
We could. I won't do a solo layout for this one, man. But before I get to that, this is still under our bad, but we have some good to talk about it as well. The Saints dropped to 1-5. Tough loss to the Patriots. I'm gonna keep it real. I knew we were gonna be sorry this year, but 5 of the 6 games we've been in it. We've been in 5 of 6 games. I'm not mad at this team for the heart and the fight they're doing. And it is not Spencer Rattler's fault at all. He's playing very well at the QB position. I wouldn't say very well, but he's playing very good to keep us in games. Touchdown, interception ratio has been beautiful. Only 1 pick all year. So it's not his fault. I'm watching these games, and I know guys like Olave just dropping footballs at the wrong time or dropping touchdowns. It was cool to see Taysom Hill back. He had obviously big effect for us the last 2 weeks now against the Giants, now the Patriots. So he scored a touchdown against New England. We actually took our first lead at 16-14 against the Patriots. I really thought we had a chance to win that game. But just, hey, shout out to New England. big time third down conversions all game. Was pissing me off. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11, 3rd and 7. It didn't matter. Now, why that happened? Because we might have some bad news. This is why it's into the bad. Because are the Patriots back? Oh no, I thought I was done. I thought I was done with the Patriots hype, but then we see Drake May has come out there and he's looked better than advertised as the years have gone by now. And under this office, where they really still don't have anybody, but when you got Butte, who's looking very good, you got Douglas. These are names that you still don't even know who's been part of New England. And they're doing very well so far. They're 4-2. They're the leaders of the AFC East at the moment for the first time in a long time. And Drake May, call it what you want, albeit against New Orleans, he has played some really good freaking football, man, for this Patriots team. Are they back? TJ, that's the question. Is New England back?
I think they are. And which is annoying because they're rising right as Buffalo seems to be petering out. And hey, the Patriots don't have a 20-year dynasty if the rest of the division is good. So the Bills need to bounce back quick. But hey, we knew Frank Bay was a good head coach. Yeah. The Las Vegas previous head coach who got fired. Oh my gosh, who is he? He's the OC for New England now. Oh, it was Broncos head coach and then the Las Vegas head coach. Mike Modano?
Oh, James McDaniels, Josh McDaniels.
Josh McDaniels, that's it. Josh McDaniels is a very good OC. Their defense is looking better. Gonzalez back shows that he needs it. And this team has always looked this good. The problem is they kept turning the ball over. Stevenson kept fumbling, and Stevenson went out and stopped fumbling, and look what happened. Who knows? They're currently heading the division. The Buffaloes needs to get their crap sorted. They're against the Tennessee Titans. So the thing is also, because they had such a crap year last year, their schedule is easy as anything. So they're against the Tennessee Titans, who, like I said, just got rid of their head coach.
Mm-hmm.
And Vrabel is going to be extra motivated because they just got rid of Vrabel for the guy and a GM, and both of them are gone. Absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah, the problem is with a weaker schedule, who knows about next year with a harder schedule? Weaker schedule, division sort of being a bit weaker. Patriots might take their East again, which is disgusting.
If they can find a way to get past Buffalo, you have no issue with Miami and New York again.
No, not at all.
Jets and Dolphins, putrid yet again. It feels like, that was my excuse for Tom Brady. It's like, yo, Brady gets 6 wins a year in the division.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much Dolphins, when the Bills were bad too, and now the Bills are pretty good now over the last 6-7 years. But what I'm saying is, the Patriots, if they could just contend with Buffalo, this is a team that I don't want to see at all in the playoffs if I'm a playoff team, whether you're going to play in New England or New England comes to you. Their defense has always been sound. We know about that. Defense has always been fine. And then, like you said, they're just 4 or 5 fumbles away from being 5-1. Yeah. That Steelers game, they should have won that. I'm sorry. They should have won that game, but just too many damn turnovers. Yeah. Going on for New England, and that's why they're 4-2. But man, they look good. They look like they're in every game. And as long as Drake May continues to develop, and you just surround him with more weapons as the years go, yeah, I like this team. I like this team currently this year. Maybe not to go deep into the playoffs, but at least to make the playoffs and make some noise. You never know.
Hey, Stephon Diggs looks really good coming off that ACL turn. Who saw that coming?
Right. So as long as you got Diggs doing this thing too, I'm not mad at this team. The Patriots look good, and I hate to say it, man, that they might be back. So all right, well, that was our bad, y'all. Now it's time to go to our downright ugly. And we had to have these two teams go overseas to have a horrible, putrid of a game. Broncos beat the Jets by a score of 13-11, man. But I'm telling you, these two teams are made to play at 3 o'clock in the morning with the Weather Channel because the Broncos and Jets must never, ever play on national TV again. Downright ugly. I think the last 3 times they played, they had been on a national spotlight.
Oh,
And these
really?
games have been putrid. Yes, I'm all for a defensive game, but only when your defense is stopping really good offenses. Then I'm down for it, right? But if your defenses that are just shutting down ugly ass offenses, I can care less. Get me out of this game. And Justin Fields, man, sacked 1,000 times in that game.
Oh, what
40,
was it?
45 total yards passing. I love Fields. He
9
is
sacks
not
allowed.
he is not a starter, man. I'm sorry. He is not a starting caliber quarterback, and I've been saying that, bro. It is just bad, man. It is bad. It looks bad. Eagles fans, oh, you came at the right time, or maybe the wrong time. Our only New York Jet fan that I know, he said Jet depression. Aaron Glenn needs to be fired. You guys can have him back. Saints will destroy this team. Minus 10 yards passing. Justin Fields to the UFL. Oh, Lord. You came at the wrong or the right time, man. This is our downright ugly, and mainly because the Jets are just not good. They're now 1-5. And albeit, I mean, somewhat competitive, this team can't score.
Yep.
I mean, week 1 was an anomaly. We thought week 1 they were going to score at least 20 a game after putting up 32 against the Steelers, and then they've gone down ever since. And I'm not liking what I'm seeing right now from this Jets team. And hey, I'm gonna keep it real too, TJ. I don't like what I see from the Broncos.
Oh no,
I
no,
don't.
yeah.
I
No,
mean, yeah, they a really good win against Philadelphia, and I get that. But for the rest of the year, man, they have looked putrid on offense. You know, so it's almost like they play they play anybody else besides New York, they lose that game. It felt like the same thing week 1 when they beat who they beat in week 1. I forgot already. But I'm they play these harder teams, they'll probably lose those games. So Broncos won though.
they beat the Titans in week 1.
Oh, hold on. The Jets are 0-6. I apologize.
Yeah.
I said 1-5.
Yeah, they're in 6.
I was thinking of Miami. I thought Miami and New York were tied. Miami's 1-5. The Jets are 0-6. Damn. With the first pick in the NFL draft, the New York Jets select.
Saints have got a bit of competition for Archie Manning. Sorry.
No. You get Archie Manning, you might go defeated for the next 2 years. Eagle fans says soon 0-7, and Jets practice are damn good, according to Aaron Glenn. Please. Look, I like Aaron Glenn first year. He's just got a bad roster on offense right now. And for them to go out there and think that Fields was their savior, I didn't like that. I don't like Justin Fields. He still hasn't shown me anything. With the first pick, the Jets select a bust. Who they play to be a 1.5 point favorite? Who are they playing? Their own selves?
Where are we? Let's have a look, shall we? Panthers. They're playing the Panthers.
Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah. It's got to be in New York.
How are they favourites to play against the Panthers when the Panthers just beat the living crap out of the Cowboys?
The Panthers got to be on the road. That's all I can think of is the Panthers on the road. And you know, so, hey, they have a shot. They are
on the road.
But Broncos and Jets, that was an ugly-ass game. It was so bad, TJ, I didn't even watch the highlights. I'm a highlight guru. I'll sit down and watch like all the highlights of the games just to get a good feel of what's going on. I didn't even watch the highlights. I was like, what are you going to show? Besides sacks. 9 sacks?
9 sacks.
9 sacks, man.
Hey, if I don't know what Britain has done to America to annoy you that badly that you sent this game over to us. I felt sorry for everyone who paid.
They knew what they were doing. We didn't want to see this game in America. The last 2 games we saw between Denver and New York. Well, that was some garbage ass play. Yeah, they were very, very smart about that. They didn't want to show that.
I feel sorry for Anyone who paid good money to go see this live, because the tickets aren't
Mm,
expensive. They aren't cheap.
yeah,
We're
you're
talking. Hold
right.
on. What's the average ticket? I know the price because I go. It's
I don't know out
100.
there in London. I don't know, but I know I wouldn't pay. I wouldn't even pay cents to go see out there.
$173
Mm,
that was to go see that. And
yeah,
you
yeah.
walk away from that game with the Jets having minus 10 passing yards. Minus 10.
Jeez. Yeah,
What the?
I'm mad. I'm mad. We even stuck this long on this conversation.
I know.
Lord,
You know what's mental? The Jets had the lead.
they had to leave for real.
They had the lead. So here is the breakdown. Ah, here you go. Where was it? Da, 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 da.
But they
So
went 11-10 at one point.
in the third quarter, at 4:56 left in the
Yeah.
third quarter, the score was 11-10 Jets.
Oh my God.
There was a
Oh,
safety. The Broncos gave up a safety.
oh my God.
Yeah, and then they barely won with a field goal.
Oh, yeah. I don't like what I see from both teams right now. Yes, Broncos are 4-2, but the way they're winning, I am not happy at all. If I'm Sean Payton, someone's
No,
got to give. We should not be having this kind of slump
no.
on offense after our second year. We got better as the year went by last year. Now this year it's almost like they've given too much of the reign on offense to Bo Nix, and it has shown its ugly head so far. Yo, we got in the Zoe and sports showing love.
Ooh.
So where the fudge cake y'all from? Yo, I'm from Lake Charles, Louisiana, baby. All day from the bob and the met the boot, baby. What's happening
And
with it?
I'm from Suffolk, England. Farmers' country over here.
Yo, so I'm from the States, man. He from England. I'm sorry. And PJ, she's from Lake Charles too. So
See you later, James. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
The real Gloucester's son.
yeah. Where you from, Zoe?
Yes.
Let's
Where
get
you
it,
from?
man. Yeah, I'm from Louisiana, man. We from Louisiana. Don't let my accent. I don't have an accent on this show, but come meet me in real life. You hear my accent.
I wouldn't do that.
All right, man. Hey, that's gonna be enough of our week 7 breakdown
Damn, you
or
got
recap.
someone from England. That's big.
Hey man, hey, that's my guy, man. Me and TJ like this. We got our own so we have this is our NFL podcast, episode 75, brother. We've done 75 of these things now.
My
So
goodness.
yeah, so he sound from Detroit, from the D.
Hey,
Hey,
I
let's
bet
get
you're
it, man.
angry about that game just gone.
Oh man. Yo, TJ, I was so mad at myself because I'm not gonna I'm gonna put it against me. But I don't know what I was thinking. I want to pick Kansas City over Detroit. I don't know why I picked Detroit,
You put
but
Buffalo.
I did. I picked Atlanta to win
You
against
did?
Buffalo. I did, but I want to pick Kansas City over Detroit, and I don't know why I was half dead doing that. And then at the end, I was like, oh yeah, Kansas City winning. Hell yeah! I looked at my. I said Detroit. Ah! What was I thinking? But the rest, I was so close in so many games, man.
Yeah.
And in the literally last 3 or 4 minutes of these games, like I lost them all. Like
Oh.
it was literally like because me and you differed on like I think 5 or 6 games, something like that.
Mhm.
And I think, man, 4 of them in that morning time frame. The last like 3 minutes of those games, it all flipped, man. I said, what the heck?
I think you had like Washington, didn't you? And then Washington fumbles the ball.
Washington fumbled, yeah, man. I thought,
Last
well,
minute
okay,
field
at
goal.
least I got Atlanta and Washington in the week. No, Washington, Daniels fumbled the snap,
Yeah.
the handoff, pretty much. Ain't that about a beat? Oh, he said, oh, that's what's up. He said, I'm a Vikings fan, not a Lions.
In Detroit, crikey. And
Yeah. Let's go, man. All right, y'all. So this is what y'all have been waiting for, you guys. This is going to be our week 7 picks and predictions, you guys.
Ooh.
Week 7 picks and predictions. So as always, we will start it off with Thursday night football. Steelers at Bengals. Obviously, we haven't been on here in 2 weeks. There was breaking news last week where the Cleveland Browns traded Joe Flacco to their rivals, the Bengals, for a 5th round pick. That was kind of weird, but in division. Bengals first game with Joe Flacco didn't go so
Not
well,
bad.
but I mean they played against the Packers and they played decent. At
It would be
least
worse if it was Browning. Let's just say that.
Yes, yes. They lost
Flacco did
27
you
to
something.
18. Steelers right now, currently first place in the AFC North. With the Ravens struggling, this could be the Steelers' year, but you gotta win these kind of games if you're Pittsburgh. I'll go first,
Of
TJ.
course.
I'm going with the Steelers to win this game because they have
Ooh.
to. They have to win this game. You cannot let. I know you're on the road against the Bengals. You cannot lose these kind of games and expect to win the division because right now the Ravens are on a bye week. But if you look at their
Yep.
schedule after the bye week, it's putrid. It's ugly. They got some very, 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 very winnable games. Very winnable
And
games
it
in there.
goes.
They can easily go from 1-5 to 5-5 the next 4 weeks. So if you're
My goodness.
Pittsburgh, this kind of game, you have to win it, and they better come with it. I'm going with Pittsburgh.
Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. I like it. I like it. Um, hey, Joe Flacco just needs to sign with the Pittsburgh, and then he's ticked off every team in the AFC North, which is absolutely hilarious. I'm going to go with Cincinnati for an upset. I'm going to keep with the. I see in the zone and sports thinks the same, but yeah, I think this is going to be the Steelers are going to walk in with a bit of confidence, and the Bengals are going to upset him there.
All right. Thursday night football coming our way, y'all. Let's get it. First of all, back to that game. It's gonna be like old man versus old man. I heard it's called the
Yeah,
Unk Bowl.
the Unk Bowl.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I heard it's called with Flacco and Rogers. It's gonna be the Unk Bowl. Just two old ass men having a good time, drinking and relaxing. Oh my bad, they're playing football. My bad. They're the starting quarterbacks, man. The Unk Bowl is coming near us Thursday
Love
night
it.
football. I will not be calling that game, you guys. I will be out of town. But we
Absolutely
got
love it.
Rams versus Jaguars. It's good old London. This might be better than the Broncos and the
It should be.
Broncos and the Jets. So this will be our first game on Sunday morning. If you're in the States, you guys, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. So get up for that. Rams versus Jaguars from London. Who you got in this one, TJ?
I'm going to go with the Rams. I think they have lost Puka Pokemon for a couple of weeks with the ankle sprain, but I think the Rams offense is still a little bit too strong for the Jaguars defense. They've been playing very well. I will admit they're playing very well, but Trevor Lawrence has made a couple of mistakes. I also think the Rams defense can take advantage of that. So I'm going to go with the Rams winning this game as the final game in London this year.
Man, they in London. And I don't give a damn who play in London. London will always be Jaguars country, baby, with this team playing right now. And I understand they lost last week. I'm going with the Jaguars to win this one. No Puka Pokemon either, man. Yeah, give me the Jaguars. Ugly game. But I think Trevor Lawrence gets it done in this one, man. I got the Jaguars by a score. I'm going to say 23-20. Give me
Oh,
Jacksonville to win this game.
fair enough. Fair enough. We're
All
different so
right.
far.
Let's go. Eagles at the Vikings. Let's see how different we are now. Eagles at Vikings. Eagles coming off that Thursday night football loss to the Giants. Vikings off of their bye week. They had back-to-back games overseas, so they deserve the bye week for sure. Eagles at Vikings, though. TJ, I'm going Minnesota, man. And yes, Carson Wentz is going to be the guy. Carson Wentz going to be the guy. I think he's going to beat his former team. I think because of the Vikings defense shutting down the Eagles. This game is in Minnesota. That concerns me.
Mm-hmm.
If it was in Philadelphia, I'd have went Eagles. This game is going to be in Minnesota. That crowd's going to go crazy. They're going to want Carson Wentz to win this game. If he is a starter, I think he will be the starter for this game. Give me the Vikings to win this one. Ugly, ugly game, but I like Minnesota to come out of it.
I hate to say this, I agree.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I agree. I think the Minnesota Vikings defense, with the way like Isaiah Rodgers has been playing, can handle this stagnant off Eagles offense. And hey, if you've got an issue, throw it up to Justin Jefferson, who's been playing against potentially Andre Jackson and Keely Ringo again. Like, we don't know the status of Quinion Mitchell's hammy,
Mhm.
but even then, I don't trust our second corner to deal with their second or third wide receiver. So it hurts me to say this, but I'm going to go with the Minnesota Vikings.
Damn. All right. Skull. Let's get it. Next game on the docket, y'all. Patriots at the Titans. Patriots with a really good victory over the Saints this past weekend on the road. Titans suffered another loss against the Raiders. Yeah, the Raiders. That was an
Mm,
ugly, ugly way to lose the game.
that was horrible.
Yeah, it was just a bad. And they got the coach has been fired, by the way. Brian, what's his name? Shanahan or Shannon?
Sharma? I don't
Oh
know.
my God! But
It's
yeah,
a name
anyway,
we need to no longer remember.
yeah, I know. 2 years in, and he is out, man. And I don't really like that. Give the guy a chance, but it is what it is. I understand what's going on. So Tennessee will be looking for a coach next year, unless their interim coach can ball out this year. But I will let you go first, TJ.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to go with in New England, and I think that's pretty self-explanatory. They're on a hot streak. They're doing very well, and Tennessee has just fired their head coach. Like, there's no rhyme or reason for them to win this game.
In the
What are you?
great words of Cam Ward, we ass. So yeah, and they're
You
playing
are.
and it's a bad time to play against a team like New England,
Yeah.
who's on a high right now. Like you said, I'm going with the Patriots as well, man, to win
Yeah.
this game. Let's go Panthers at Jets. Yo, Jets fans, you got yourself a victory this week. I'm going New York. I'm going New York Jets, you guys, to beat the Panthers. I wouldn't really say upset them, but I like the Panthers at home, not necessarily on the road. I'm going with the Jets to get their first dub of the season. Aaron Glenn, this one's for you, baby. Go ahead, man. Jets, 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 Jets. I'm going New York. How about you?
No, I'm going Carolina. I think Carolina's playing way better than the Jets right now, and it doesn't matter what you say. They've had to fly 9 hours back from London with -10 rushing yards. I'm sorry. It's got to be Carolina. If Carolina loses to the Jets, this will be an embarrassing loss for Carolina. And they're expected to be a bad team. How can you have an embarrassing loss if you're expected to be a bad team? But yeah, I'm going to go Carolina here.
We got Jason Tarver, a.k.a. Nonfiction, in the building, showing love. What up, Nine? Hope all is well. Good to see you, my brother.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. All right, so I'm going with New York. You're going with Carolina. Let's keep it rock and roll now. Dolphins at the Browns. Oh, another putrid matchup. Oh, that looked good. I like the way that looked. Yeah, thank you, man.
Ooh,
My,
we
my,
got
my daughter is cooking food for your mans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it looked good. It looked
what you
good.
got.
She got like a onion broth that she put on rice. Nice butter. It's very
Ooh.
diabetes to the max, but it's cool though.
Take the diabetes. You only live once.
You only live one, right? YOLO.
YOLO.
Dolphins at Browns. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll let you go first.
I'm gonna go with Miami. I think their offense is just a little bit more explosive for the the Browns to deal with. But I'll be interested to see how well Dylan Gabriel plays against this Miami's defense, because that is also not the best. But yeah, Miami's even without Hill, I think they could beat Cleveland.
I'm going Cleveland. If you can't win this game, Cleveland, now then you might go with Shador Sanders, man. That's another story for later on. If this is the game for Dylan Gabriel, you want to see your job for another week or two, you have got to win. This we've talked about the Cowboys' bad defense. We mixed in a little bit of the Ravens' defense. Dolphins' defense has not been good at all, and they've been getting a lot of runs. So I look for Quentin Judkins, their running back, to have a fantastic day. You're at home. Miles Garrett and that defense is going to be rocking and rolling. Give me Cleveland to beat Miami in this game.
Hey, fair enough. I respect it.
Yes, sir. Let's rock and roll with it, man. Our next game on the docket, the New Orleans Saints at Chicago Bears. I'm going Chicago to win this game, man. Obviously gonna root for my Saints, but I think Chicago finding a little bit of rhythm in that offense now. For the first time, I thought, well, even last week, even last night, they're playing more percentages of better football on offense now.
Mhm.
Now, I did not like what I saw at the end of the game as far as the Bears go. You could tell they're obviously scared to throw the football. But thank God they ran that ball very, very well with Swift and company. And that line did a damn good job to seal that game for them yesterday because they were not going to throw that football at all. That kind of concerns me because if this was Jared Goff of the Lions, Ben Johnson's going to throw that football. It
Yeah,
is not Jared Goff. It is Caleb Williams, and he was not going to throw that football. But I do like the Bears at home against New Orleans. I still think New Orleans was a good fight in this game, a close game, but give me Chicago.
okay, fair, fair, fair. I agree. I think Chicago is finally starting to realize what it is on offense and is coming together well. New Orleans, you're playing better than everyone expected. I just don't think you're as talented as Chicago. I think that's what's going to let you down. What's happening with Alvin Kamara?
Education unpacks it. The Dolphins coach on pure air. Yeah, he just floating, baby. He's just floating. That's what he does. Mike McDaniel just floats, bro. If you know what I mean, my man just floating. Yo, now said Chicago showing some fight finally. Yes, sir. Oh, he said, damn, the whole government name. I felt like I was in trouble for a second there. Oh, my bad, brother. We don't say Non's government name on here, y'all. My bad.
Funny.
Kamara, there was rumor this past week before the Patriots game. He had an ankle injury, very questionable. So we as Saints fans said, hold on, are we trying to trade Kamara? Well, Ian Rappaport quickly said, hell no, the Saints aren't going to trade Kamara. But so we're like, okay, well,
okay.
I mean, I was fine with it. I love Kamara. I love Kamara. I want to see the man win, but I think Kamara is actually just happy to be in New Orleans.
Just live out his career.
It's one of those. I mean, he's still a really good freaking running back, and I want to see him personally win. There are rumors of him going to Kansas City, which would be crazy. Oh my God, like they bring him to Kansas City. That's dangerous, man.
Hopefully not. We can all pray. Yeah. Please don't do this to us, New Orleans. Please don't do this to the Saints. What is it the Saints helping the champions win?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm tired of dealing with the Eagles.
No. Trade us all your good receivers. I mean,
I'm tired of dealing with the freaking Eagles, man. We'll mess around and give y'all Olave, and Olave will go just dumb.
We'll take
3 straight years, 1,400 yards receiving from Chris Olave. Just what the what? Where'd that come from? Zach Bond, All Pro. What the hell? Mm-hmm. Dallas, my girl in the business. As I live and breathe, it's Carlos. Thank you, love. Appreciate you. Yes, ma'am. I'm alive and well by the grace of God. That's right.
On Twitter. Thank you, everyone on Twitter.
I think I was showing love, man. Appreciate it. AK in Chiefs uniform is scary. How did I get the solo layout?
My bad. I hit back on my mouse.
I'm about to say, how did I get the solo layout? I ain't pressing it. No, you're good. Let's get it, man. So, yeah. Alvin Kamara in the Chiefs uniform is scary. I've heard the rumors, man, and I'm all for it as a diehard Kamara fan who deserves to win a championship. But I think his heart and soul is in New Orleans, and he's already said it, man. He's already said out of his own mouth, I'm gonna do everything I can for the rest of my career to get New Orleans a Super Bowl. So,
yeah.
I'm like, dude, get your own Super Bowl because New Orleans ain't getting it for a couple of years, man. We just not, bro. All right, we both picked Chicago to win that one. Next game on the docket, Raiders at Chiefs. Going first. Give me Kansas City to win this one. Look, I don't care what no one says. I'm going to say it, PJ. Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl. Yep. Chiefs, don't. Oh, well, and hopefully your Eagles are there. But Chiefs are going back to the Super Bowl again, you guys. Soon after Ravens went plap, crap, splat. Ugh.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Watch out! Yeah. Ever since that happened, give me the Chiefs back. Even when they lost last week, I was like, yeah, I still like this Chiefs team when they lost to the Jaguars. And now they're beating the Lions at home. I'm like, yeah. Chiefs are that team. Give me Kansas City to beat the Raiders, though. But I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Las Vegas now. With
Mm.
Genty getting more carries and they're starting to feed Genty, he's looking better every single week now, looking more powerful. I like this Raiders team. If Brock Bowers can come back somewhat healthy, this team should be at least a tough team to defeat. But right now, give me Kansas City to win over Las Vegas. How about you?
Yeah, I agree. Kansas City's fine their thing. Rashay Rice is back from his suspension, meaning he can play.
Hmm.
Vegas, yeah, they've looked better. Like, what was it, 75 yards and like 22 carries for Genty? So not too bad, looking a lot better. They're finally realizing to use his talent. But Kansas City, I think they found something. They're getting their ball rolling, which isn't good. And with Rice coming back, it's only help. So,
I'm telling you,
well done.
Rice back. He's doing this thing, man. They're getting Pacheco running good again.
Hmm.
Uh, as long as Kelsey can just stop looking old, I know he's old.
This is his
If,
last year.
if they can get Kelsey back on track, man, for the last part of the season, they'll be they'll be fine. But right now, you got to get Kelsey, shake him out of his groove, man. Like Taylor Swift said, shake it off, shake it off. Ooh, ooh. Dallas Marcus says, PJ, happy belated Canadian Thanksgiving. The turkey and leftovers are in the fridge and apple crisp too. She says, save me the biggest plate, please. Let's go. We got Laney also in the building showing love. Says, hey, Carlos, PJ, and TJ. Said,
Hello
what up,
there.
Laney? Laney, always good to see you as well, love. Thank you for showing love and support. You guys hit that like button. We appreciate you guys, man. And
Okay.
Nas says Casey getting the refs back again too. The last game had some sus moments. Uh-oh. Hey, those checks are finally clearing, huh?
Yeah, that's what it is.
The checks are finally clearing.
That was absolutely mental. That Lions game, absolutely mental.
The checks are finally clearing again, baby. There was an issue with the checks, man. I'm saying they kept bouncing. TJ, the checks kept bouncing, so they was losing games. It's finally clearing again. They got some room now.
Or what they've done is like, okay, we can't immediately do it. They're suspecting us. Let's just let a couple. You lose a couple early, and then you go on the run. Yeah,
Education says no Taylor Swift, please. I apologize. That is funny.
that's quite funny.
My beautiful love in the building. Haley showing love. Says, hey, baby, and TJ.
Hello there. How you doing?
Dallas My Girl says, can I get a read of the Blue Jays Mariners game tomorrow? Dallas My Girl, I'm actually calling that game tomorrow. So I will be calling that one. So stay tuned for that. Blue Jays Mariners game 3. I'm going with the Blue Jays to win this one. I think it's one of the baseball is already weird. Like you just can't put an automatic victory just because you're at home, kind of deal. I think the Blue Jays will win the next 2 games and tie that 2 going back to Toronto for game 5. That's just my opinion. It's going to come down to pitching per usual. Mariners have great pitching. I think Blue Jays hitters come to life, though. They come to life, man. I think it'll be one of them struggle games. I think Blue Jays win. I'm going to say like 4-2. Give me Blue Jays 4-2.
Hey, fair enough. Who do you think's going to win it all?
Dodgers. I'm still going with
Dodgers again.
Man. Yeah. As much as I'm rooting for the Brewers ain't beating the Dodgers in the playoffs. I'm sorry. Brewers swept them in the regular season. Dodgers win game 1. Like, come on, Dodgers gonna win it all again. Just too much talent on the offensive end. Too many hitters. I thought it was Venmo. What's Venmo? I mean, besides the pay app, but I thought I missed a conversation, baby. Probably missed a conversation.
Not a clue.
All right, let's get it, man. Jay says Toronto showing you. I got the Blue Jays winning though, man. Give me the Blue Jays to win. Cameron says, hi, Los. Cameron, what's good with it, man?
Hi,
Thank y'all for showing love, man. I've been sick, man, the last almost 2 weeks, bro. I was going through some bad stuff, man. Yeah, it was bad, but we were shaking it off like Taylor Swift. We shook it off, man.
I didn't want to. Oh, we've jumped up to 50. There was a period where we went, as soon as you started singing, our viewer drops to 8.
Oh Lord, hey, I'm sorry, y'all. No more Taylor Swift. All right, man. Let's get back to the picks and predictions, y'all. Colts at Chargers. One of the better games in the docket right now.
This is gonna be a good one.
Who you got in this one, brother? We got the Colts at 5-1. Chargers right now are they 4-2 or are
I
they
think
four
they
and
are.
or
Hold on, let
three
me
and
check.
three? What are they?
What are they indeed? Bear with
What
me for
is
2
Los
seconds.
Angeles Chargers, by the way?
Charger, yeah, not the
Not the
Rams.
Rams.
Where are we? Chargers. Here we go. The Chargers are 4-2. You are spot
Four and
on.
two. All right, yeah. So one of the better looking matchups, man. Who you got in this one, TJ?
I'm gonna keep with them. I'm gonna keep with them. I'm gonna go with Indiana Jones. They've looked really good. I know Arizona took them to the wire, but I think that's more Tyrod Taylor or Kobe Brissett or one of them, whoever it was, running the
Yeah,
offense better.
Jacob Brissett. Yeah. Brissett kept in that
Um,
game.
Chargers look good, but also the Chargers, we've seen them shoot themselves in the foot. I'm going to go with the Colts. I'm going to keep the Colts winning. What
I,
about you?
I'm gonna stay with the coach as well. I like Indiana in this game, Indianapolis, excuse me. But I'd say with the Chargers are your typical team that's going to play the competition. So I
Yeah.
think they'll make this a really, really good game, a very close game, and I can see the Chargers win this game as well. But right now, I'm going to go with the Colts to squeak out a victory over Los Angeles.
I get you. I get you. I can see it. I can see it. But I reckon this is going to be a fun game to watch.
Oh yeah, I'm with that. New York Giants at the Denver Broncos. Hey, right now we've had the Giants, winners of their two of the last three games. Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterboo, they've been playing very well. The Denver Broncos also at 4-2, tied with the Chargers, top of the AFC West for the moment. Um,
Hmm.
right now, TJ, I'm gonna go with the Giants in an upset. I'm,
Really?
I'm going New York. I'm going New York. I think they're gonna ride this freaking wave. If you remember the game against the Eagles, you know that when Jackson Dart went to the blue tent and you saw Dable run into the
Oh,
tent and he was
yeah.
like, "Hey, my future is in that tent. Get him out of there."
That was
so,
bad.
you saw the AI version of it. So AI's been running crazy. There's an AI version of the medical people in the tent, like saying, "Are you okay, Dart?" And then the tent gets unfolded and it's Dable going crazy. Get him out of there. He's good. He's good to go because he saw that one pass from Russell Wilson and the crowd started booing. So, anyways, I'm loving what the Giants are doing right, what they're cooking right now. Regardless, though, it's going to be I think a very low scoring game. And I'm going the Giants and win this one. Game winning field goal. Give me Big Blue.
If the Giants win this game and the Cowboys and the Commanders lose and the Eagles lose, they will be third and second in the division,
Ooh.
which is disgusting.
It's like the Giants were the only NFC East team to win this week, and they're still in last
Yep.
place.
Yep. I honestly can't tell you this one. This is the one I've struggled the most with.
Come
Because
on.
Denver should win this. Denver should destroy the Giants, but the Eagles should have destroyed the Giants. I'm gonna go with it. I can't let Giants win. I'm gonna go with Denver to win.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go with it. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I might be misreading the situation there. But
No, I mean you're right though. Denver's probably the favorite to win this game, and as they should be. And they're at home too. That helps big time. I mean, Jackson Dart, friendly confines of MetLife Stadium. You got that on your side. Now you're going to road again, so it could be a tougher issue to tackle if you're the Giants. But I'm liking the Giants win this game very ugly because it won't be pretty. If it's a lot of scoring, Denver's going to win this game.
yes,
But if it's low scoring from both sides, I like the Giants to win. So give me New York to squeak out a victory. So I'm going Giants. You're going Broncos. Let's keep it rock and rolling now. Packers at the Cardinals. Who you got in this one, TJ?
Ooh, Packers. I think the Packers did just barely hold on to beat the Joe Flacco again, and the Cardinals did put up a good competition against the Colts, but I think Green Bay will be able to handle the Cardinals a lot better. Do we know if it's Kyler Murray?
Man, if I am, oh boy, the head coach, I'm going with
Did you see he got fined $100,000?
Yeah, I saw that for hitting oh boy.
Yeah. He just
Everybody made
fumbled.
it. Everybody made a big deal out of it. Look. If I'm the running back, I deserve to get touched like that by the head coach, man. Like, everyone said,
Ty-
if it was me, I would have punched him. No, you wouldn't. Shut up. No,
it's
you
your bot.
you you
No.
you would not have hit your coach. I don't care who you are. Uh, Now James Harrison, he said it. The former Steelers linebacker, he said, "Don't touch me." But my guy James Harrison, who's going to hit you in the first place? Nobody's going to hit that guy. James Harrison he's just a walking, talking muscle.
It's just a beast.
Yeah, but I'm saying like me in that situation, I deserve that. If I'm the running back and you drop the ball before the end zone for a fumble, a touchback, yeah, the coach is gonna get pissed off. He's gonna, man, who am I to hit you back, right? Stupid, right? No, I'm not
It
going to hit
was
my
a
head coach. No, no one in their right mind is going to. First of all, the head coach didn't really hit him. He just kind of like Andy Reid did to Travis Kelce. You just bump him. You
yeah.
kind of,
Come
yeah,
on,
yeah.
man.
No,
Like
no, no one got mad about that when Andy Reid did it to Travis Kelce. So why are people getting mad when the skinnier head coach did it to the running back? And I'm sorry, I'm pissed off too. He's lucky I don't choke his ass. Hey man, we should have won that game, bro. We are the first team to lose to the Titans of all teams because of that stupidity you just pulled on us.
yeah.
Speaking of stupidity, I'm going Arizona.
Ooh.
I'm going Cardinals upset. I just don't like what I see from the Packers offense. I don't.
No.
I don't like what I'm seeing from Green Bay's offense right now. I'm not. I don't like it. It's icky. It's ugly. Um, you know, they got the win against Cincinnati, man, but it was ugly. It was ugly. Give me Arizona with the upset. They're at home. I think Packers still cannot figure it out on the road yet. So I'm going to go Arizona with upset.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, I completely understand. It is true. The Packers, I think, are struggling with a bit of identity crisis. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think I've seen more out of Green Bay than Arizona. But I completely understand the pick.
Gotcha. Our next game of the docket now: Commanders at Cowboys. I'm gonna go first for Commanders. Off of that loss against the Bears, and Cowboys off of that keep pounding by the Carolina Panthers. So, would you say must win within the division? I would say yes. I'm
Yes.
gonna go with the Dallas Cowboys at home to beat Jaden Daniels and the Commanders. If especially they can't get McLaurin back for next week, Commanders, albeit they're out of a lot of weapons right now, but you have Daniels who's trying to find his way to get healthy again. But I love this Cowboys offense. I think it will be a lot of scoring in this game, and I got Dallas winning the freaking wild shootout against Washington.
Oh,
Give me the Cowboys. Uh,
really?
yeah, give me the Cowboys to win this game. 55-52. I'm going Dallas, man. How about
Really?
you? Yeah, yes, I'm going down. They're at home. They're at home. They're at home.
No. No. Okay.
I mean, tell me this: have they lost a game at home yet this year?
I couldn't tell you. Hold on.
They have not. I don't think they have
Okay.
not. I think they haven't. They lost at Philly, lost at Chicago, lost at Carolina. Yes. So they have not. They have not lost a home game yet. They tied against Green Bay.
Tied against Green Bay. I am going with Washington. Like Washington, they're not as explosive as they're not as dominant as they were last year. I don't think so. But that Dallas Cowboys defense will allow Washington to throw the ball all over the place, and I can see it being a high-scoring game. I completely agree, but I trust Washington's defense
Mm.
to at least stop Dak one or two times more than I trust the Dallas Cowboys stopping Jen Daniels. So
That's a game that I'm going to be very interested to see when it comes on. That's America's Game of the Week on Fox, by the way.
is it
Yeah, the Game of the Week.
America's Game of Who
Yeah.
decides that? Is that just the high?
That is Fox. Ratings are involved. Dallas brings ratings, so you know how it goes, man. But it's going to be a game that people are going to pay to see. And
Got
I
that
just
money,
keep it
money, money.
rocking and rolling, man. Sunday night football. Falcons back-to-back primetime games, I see, huh? Falcons at the
Mm.
49ers. Falcons after that big win against Buffalo. The San Francisco 49ers took a tough loss against Tampa Bay. We don't know if it's going to be Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. Or Brock Purdy. We'll find out as the week goes. Mac Jones took a lot of sacks, and he was just a statue against the Buccaneers after having 2 really good weeks of starting for the Niners. He was a statue, and they're hoping to get Brock Purdy back healthy. So we'll find out who's that tandem going to be, that quarterback going to be. I will let you go first, TJ.
I'm going to go with Atlanta. I think they're going to keep with the momentum going.
Mm.
San Francisco has lost, obviously, Fred Warner for the year. And I think he was so brutal, so pivotal for their defense. I can see Bijan Robinson having an equally good game this week. But again, I can sort of see this being a very low scoring game, like a 17-10 game kind of attitude, maybe even lower than that. But I've got Atlanta winning. What about you, my friend?
I got San Francisco. I'm going to 49ers. They're at
We're
home.
very different this week.
Sunday night football. I got San Francisco, and I think it's going to be Purdy, honestly, that's going to play in this game. I think it'll give them a little bit more stability within their pocket and be able to run. This Falcons defense, I want to give them credit right now because they are overall number 1 in the league on defense. As far as I think total yards given up, I think that they're that team. So they're very opportunistic, but can you do that on the road? This game, if the Falcons can show that kind of fortitude on defense on the road, they're going to be a really good team, a really tough team to play against for the rest of the year. But right now, I'm going with even without Fred Warner, I think they find a way to win this game. I think they find a way to stop Robinson and put the onus on Penix to beat them. Give me San Francisco. But I agree with you, though. Very low scoring game.
Fair. No, I get you. What is our scores, by the way? I can't.
I'm gonna look into it. I know. After this pass, you're probably winning by about 3 or 4 again.
Fingers crossed.
So I didn't have time to look at. I was trying to look at it, but I didn't have time.
That's fair. I was just curious. But no, I get you. This is a game again. It can go either way, kind of attitude.
Yeah.
I don't think the Niners are as strong as they are in years past, especially if they're injured. Like there's no tomorrow.
Fred Warner is a big time loss, though. He's
devastating.
El Capitano.
Yeah, absolutely devastating. That is. But no, I get you. Going with Niners, they are. Hey, the head coach has proven a lot more talented. So.
All right, let's keep it rock and rolling now. Monday Night Football, once again, another doubleheader. I don't know why they keep doing these doubleheaders. Actually, I find very weird. I don't like it. I don't like doubleheaders on Monday night. I just don't. Because
you want to watch all the games. How can you when?
Yeah, I know you can't. Yeah, you can't watch like both games at the same damn time on Monday. Like, I want to focus on one game. That's just me. Sunday is different, obviously. Yeah, but Monday, come on. Yeah. But we have the first game. Really, really good game. Bucks at Lions. And this one, you got 5-1 Tampa Bay. You got 4-2, or is it 3-2 Lions? I forgot. I think they're 4-2.
3-2.
3-2. Yeah. So they had a bye week already. I don't know if they had a bye week or not, but regardless, though, 2 really good teams.
4-2. You're sorry, 4-2. You're right.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna go with this one, man. Give me Detroit. I think Lions at home are just a different freaking beast. You know,
really?
if this game was in Tampa Bay, I'll probably lean more toward the Buccaneers, but the Lions are just a different animal at home. They're going to put up 35 in this game. Can Tampa Bay match them like they matched Seattle's 35 or 38? Who knows? That's up to Tampa Bay. But give me Detroit to win this one. And honestly, I think it won't be close. I'm going to go Lions 35-20.
Damn. I'm going to go with the opposite. I think Tampa Bay is going to win this game, and I think this is going to be like the game we just watched. I think it's going to be like a 37-17 game.
Ooh.
Yeah,
if that happens, you're going to hear MVP chants for Baker for sure.
Absolutely.
For
I
sure.
think Baker can sling the ball over this. Maybe 17 is a bit too low. I can see Tampa Bay breaking 30, but I can't see the Lions breaking 30, maybe
Okay.
high 20s. Um, but yeah, I think Tampa Bay. I know they've lost Ibuka, but Mike Evans is coming back. So
Fantasy.
fantasy people, whoop whoop.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
with ass in fantasy right now, baby. Let's get it.
I think the defense. I think the problem with Detroit, and this is a weird thing to say, is I think they're constantly trying. It's when we kept saying Baltimore keeps struggling because they keep trying to prove that Lamar Jackson
Hmm.
can throw the ball. I'm getting the feeling from Detroit they're constantly trying to prove that we're not the Detroit of old. We can do this, we can do that, and I think that results in them losing weird games. And I think that Tampa Bay is going to be one. It's like we got destroyed with the beats, but we're here to prove that we can against the next best thing. And I don't think they will. I don't think they will. So that's Tampa Bay
Okay.
for me.
Nah, you could be correct. We'll find out, man. It's gonna be a good one. But we also have another good one, in my opinion, depending on which Houston Texan team we hit. Texans at the Seahawks, Monday Night Football. Uh, I like those West Coast games having prime time. It just feels different. Whether it be San Francisco, whether it be
Earlier,
Seattle,
ain't it?
yeah, we'll get both. We'll get both games, both Sunday and Monday night having West Coast teams host. I like this matchup, man. I'll let you go first. Though. Hold on, I'll let you go first.
Oh, I'm going to go with Seahawks. This should be a good game. I just think Houston, there's something missing in it. CJ Stroud's struggling this year. And I think Seahawks have sort of started to work out how to use their team. So I'm going to go with Seahawks to win this team. What about you?
Yeah, I like Seattle too. I man, look, they're slanging it.
They are.
Slanging that football with no conscience from Sam Darnold. You know he has the ultimate green light from his head coach. I love the fact that I was so dead wrong about their offense. I was worried about Cooper Cup and JSN being, there's not a lot of big guys in this offense. They're kind of the same. No, JSN is a complete package for a receiver. I didn't know that he could also go deep like he's been doing this year as well. I didn't think he had that in him to go the vertical route, and he has been
Oh,
that
no.
and much more. Do you realize I picked DJ Moore over JSN in my fantasy, which I'm killing right now in a good way?
Oh,
Could,
you
could you
fool of a
imagine me with
took.
JSN as my wide receiver instead of DJ Moore? Oh my God, I'll be undefeated right now. I would be. But I'm
Yeah,
five and
that's
one.
yeah, you fool of a took for doing that.
I am, man. I feel bad for myself because I had JSN last year, but he was the third option last year on that Seattle team, and he still balled out. And I was like, "Well, ain't no way in hell he's the number one this year. He's gonna have to say no because I don't trust it." I was totally wrong about that. I love what I'm seeing from Seattle right now, and as long as I'm not Murray Walker, as long as he stays healthy, Walker is an awesome running back
Hmm.
as long as he stays healthy, which is a big if, but when he's healthy, he's a beast. You can't stop him when he's healthy. So this team, and they're very dynamic on defense, given the opportunity. Now, don't let that Buccaneers game fool you. That's the Buccaneers, and that's just Baker Mayfield being Baker Mayfield, the MVP candidate so far. But outside of that, Seattle's done very well on defense as well. So I'm going to go Seattle to frustrate Stroud. Now they're off their bye week, and you hope that Houston can kind of change things around because they have to, because their division is not the same anymore. When you got the Colts and the Jaguars both above 500 after 6 games, Houston's got to bring it, and it's got to be the kind of week. But I think Seattle, man, just too much offense, too much offense.
Yeah, I think you summarized it perfectly. They found something and it's working. They're going to keep with it. And Houston, like I said, there's something missing. There's something missing there, and I
It
can't
has.
tell you what it is.
I can just say, man, Stroud isn't as good as we thought he was.
He
Uh,
really isn't. Like last year was
Stroud
a
ain't.
slump, and this year is.
Yeah, usually you kind of come back with the second year slump, but his slump was like, "Yo, what's going on with you?" Like we always get there's going to be some kind of slump, and I'm getting that same feeling from Knicks right now. What's going on with you, brother?
Yeah,
Because
it's true.
and but hey, you fall off a little too hard, in my opinion. Like I saw Jaden Daniels yesterday, and like he's not having a slump. He still looks good. The fact that he had that fumble was the deal breaker. They easily win that game if he doesn't fumble that football. But I'm like,
he,
all right, he doesn't have he's not having the best years last year, but it's not like a super slump. Like, oh my God, he's falling off like
yeah,
Stroud and
he
Knicks have so far.
he looks as good as he did last year.
Yeah,
Maybe a bit less,
I like
but
Daniels to come back and have a great end of the year.
fair, but like the Washington themselves won games fluky last year. They did. They honestly did. Like the Hail Mary and all that kind of stuff. So I think this is where we're witnessing the games going in the opposite direction, if you know what I mean. If it was last year, they would have won a lot more. Like they wouldn't have fumbled there, kind of attitude, or the field goal would have gone wide right.
Yeah. You're right about that. All right, y'all. Well,
Is that it?
that was
Cool.
it, man. And I'll look over
Ooh.
the last couple weeks to see our overall records. We'll have it for our Week 7 recap and then our Week 8 picks predictions, and we'll have the overall record for that
Yep.
one as well, man.
If people don't know, obviously each year Carlos and I have a little bet on. We haven't spoke about this year. Carlos has finally joined the reign of the PlayStation 5 owners, and the winner, the loser has to buy the winner a PlayStation 5 game of their choice. So
I already have mines.
oh yeah, I think I might go for that Wolverine game. It looks
Oh,
good.
no, that's mine. I was going to say Wolverine.
Ah,
We're both fighting for the Wolverine game.
my fight for the Wolverine game.
That's funny, yo. We're both fighting for the Wolverine game. Damn you, TJ. you took my thunder, man.
We think the same. We think the
We were
same.
thinking the same. I was just about to say I want the Wolverine game.
It looks so good,
It
didn't it?
does look good. Yes. Regardless, if I lose, I'm just buying two.
That's the thing. That we will both be playing that game at some point because someone gets it for free.
Man, I was so mad. You took my thunder away, bro. Yo, we got Flurry 29 in the business. I've never been happy to be a Colts fan than in this moment, man. You guys are playing well, man.
Yeah,
He said,
so
and
good.
yes, I'm back from my monthly break. Flurry, it's always good to see you. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back too from almost a week and a half break. So we're both back, man. So yeah, me and TJ, we have our bet now. Whoever wins the overall record, man, is gonna buy the other person the Wolverine game.
We'll buy the Wolverine game.
For the PS5. Damn you, TJ. I knew he was gonna say that. I should have beat you to it. Samuel, I don't know the actual game time yet. I'm gonna look at it, but just keep notification bells on. But I will be going live for Blue Jays at Mariners, you guys. Game 3 of the ALCS. So please be ready for that, man. I will be going live for that, y'all. So thank y'all for showing love and support, man. Hey,
So that's tomorrow at 1:08 my time, so minus 6 hours. We're talking about 7:08.
So I'll be live probably around like 7:00 p.m. Central
That makes
Time,
sense.
something
Yeah,
like
that makes
that. Yeah. Because this is a playoff game. It's gonna be awesome, man. And I think it'll be a great game. The first two have been blowouts by the Mariners, but I think this one will be a much closer game. So we'll find out here on UnEducated Sports Talk tomorrow, you guys. I will have it posted for you guys. So keep notification bells turned on. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button if you're level with sin. If you're from Twitter, come on and join us at YouTube for UnEducated Sports Talk. You'll see live commentary and play-by-play reaction, of course. The NFL podcast, Tuesdays with TJ. Episode 76 will be next Tuesday, you guys. We'll have our Week 7 breakdown, recap, and we'll have our Week 8 picks and predictions, you guys. So thank y'all for showing love, man. TJ, it's always good to see you, my guy.
It's been a while. It's felt odd not seeing it. I'm glad you're healthy. I'm glad you're alive.
We're alive and healthy, man. We're making it.
Yeah, no, fair. I can't wait. It's hopefully this week feels better for both our teams. And it's going to be a fun week of football. And everyone in the chat, have a great one. Thank you very much for tuning in. Everyone on Twitter as well, please come over. Enjoy UnEducated Sports Talk. Carlos does a fantastic job. And but yeah, as I say every week, look after yourself out there. It is a crazy world. Seems to be getting crazy and crazier each week.
Yes.
But everyone's welcome here. Everyone had a good time. And just be kind to each other. That's all it needs.
Right, man. So for the homegirl PJ, my beautiful co-host, yes, ma'am. She said, thank y'all for showing love, and we'll see y'all again tomorrow. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, and of course, our main man of the evening, Mr. TJ Tracy, y'all. This has been episode 75 of Tuesdays with TJ, the NFL podcast. We will see you guys next week for episode 76. All sports fans, you guys know what time it is. Stay smart, stay uneducated. Peace. Love you, mama. Love you guys. TJ, have a good night, brother. Love you, man.
Have a good night, everybody. Love you too, Carlos.
Peace. Y'all take it easy, man.
To the right hand, being caught. Oh, intercepted by Rico. Oh, no! Intercepted by Cincinnati. Start loading. It looks back. The place to start loading and Ava. Oh, no! Keith Lee. Oh, a double team. Come on, PJ. Forward one. Oh, PJ fell out. 2, 3 strikes. Should I get him, PJ? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is Uneducated Sports Talk. Stay smart, stay uneducated.